Hello, Mom Class, and welcome to another episode of Slime. There are lots of people here who are waving at you. Yes, they're waving right now. So we are almost at the end. I'm not sure we'll get there today, but we shall see. And then I've got a little mission for you at the end as well. Just wait and see. Right. Don't know why I winked then. I do apologise. Okay, so where did we get to? Try as Ned might to fight it off, the beast was not letting go of Ned's ear. In fact, it was sinking its fangs deeper and deeper into his flesh. "Jump! Yow!" screamed Ned. As you might if you had a giant cat that weighed as much as a small car dangling from your ear. Meanwhile, Aunt Greta was scrambling up from underneath the mountain of cats. Many of her moggies were still stuck over her gooey body. The wicked lady looked like a huge furry monster. "I can't get this gigantic cat off my ear!" screamed Ned. "Tickle it," suggested Slime. "Tickle it? It's worth a try." Immediately, the upside-down pair began tickling gigantic Tiddles all over its body. Its ears, its chin, its legs, its tummy, its tail. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Nothing worked. The cat remained unmoved. "Tickle the top of its tail," ordered Ned. "I am not tickling the tip of a cat's tail," replied Slime. "Why not?" demanded the boy. "People will talk." "Nonsense. Let's do it. Together." That is exactly what they did. The pair tickled the tip of gigantic Tiddle's tail. "Meow!" The cat laughed. As it did so, it opened its mouth and let go of Ned's ear. Whoosh! Gigantic Tiddles fell through the air. "No!" cried Aunt Greta from below as a cat, the weight of a baby elephant, crashed down on her head. Doink! "Ow!" she cried. "Have you had enough now?" asked Ned. "Or would you like more, more, more?" "Please," pleaded Aunt Greta. "No more, more, more." "Then things have to change on mulch." "Anything, just name it." "No more nasty grown-ups terrorising children." "I haven't a clue who you mean," she protested. "You know exactly who I mean. Wrath, the envies, pride, sloth, the gluttons. We children want them all off this island forever. Or," asked Greed, "or Slime will have its fun with you." "No," she begged. "I will have them shipped off at once." "Excellent," exclaimed Ned. "And as for you..." "Well, I promised to be nicer to the nasty little wretches. I mean children." Mused the boy. "You are getting there. Now please know you are welcome to be part of our family again. We would love you to pop over for tea at our cottage one day." Slime will take you." "It would be a pleasure," said Slime with a wicked tone in his voice. "Goody, goody." No to the lift, but yes for the tea," she replied. "Super," said Ned. "Now, Slime, let's go." Slime untangled itself from the chandelier to become a jetpack or slet pack. "Goodbye for now," said Ned. Together the friends shot out of the castle window, and Aunt Greta watched them go, open-mouthed in shock. Zoom! Chapter 29, The Setting Sun. It had been the most slime-tastic day, but it was nearly over. The sun was setting over mulch. "Home, please," called out the boy to the slimy jetpack on his back. "Certainly, Ned," obliged Slime, and they flew through the sky back to the place where the adventure had begun, the family cottage. Whoosh! Ned's home was eerily quiet from above. As it was only dusk, his mother and father would still be hard at work. But where was his sister, Jemima? Upon searching the whole house, Ned found that it was empty. "Jemima!" he called out. "Jemima!" But she was nowhere to be found. "Where is she?" asked the boy. Slime shook its slimy head. "No idea, but she can't have gone far. Mulch isn't a big island." Checking in the bathroom, Ned noticed his wheelchair was missing too. "My wheelchair! She's taken my wheelchair!" "My sister is an absolute horror. Where on earth has she put it?" he cursed. "What would she want with it?" "I bet she's thrown it off a cliff." "Ned, you don't know that." "She's done worse." "Jemima can't be all bad." "Oh, yes, she is," replied Ned. "Well, let's see if we can find her. If we do, I am sure your wheelchair won't be far away." "I guess so." "I know so. Come on!" With that, Slime scooped the boy out of the bathroom and they took to the skies once more. This time, Ned's friend trans-slimed into a kite or slite. The boy lay on top of the slite and together they flew across the island in search of Jemima. "Look!" shouted the boy. "Boot prints!" Indeed, there were big boot prints in the mud leading into the forest. The pair glided over the trees until Ned spotted a clearing. There was a flash of bright colours down below, and the boy thought it might just be his big sister's flowery dress. He gestured for Slime to descend, and silently the pair swooped down to the forest floor. Slime changed back into being a blob. It scooped Ned up in its blobbly arm and held him tight. The boy was right. Up ahead, beside the oldest tree in the forest, was Jemima and his wheelchair. The girl was too far away for Ned to know what she was doing, but he was sure she was up to no good. "Let's get her again," Ned whispered to Slime. "Hang on a moment." "No, come on, we need the element of surprise. Now turn yourself back into a ball." "A slime ball?" "Exactly. Then we can roll over to her and, surprise, cover her from head to toe in slime." Slime shrugged, as much as a blob of slime can shrug, and did what it was told. Ned pulled himself onto the top of the slime ball, and together they rolled across the forest nearer and nearer to the girl. Trundle, trundle, trundle. It was only when they were near that Ned saw that Jemima's head was resting on the seat of his wheelchair. The boy wanted to tell her that he had blown off countless times on the very spot where her nose was, but thought better of it. It would spoil the surprise. Rolling nearer still, Ned noticed Jemima was doing something he'd never heard her do before. She was crying. "Why is she blubbering?" whispered Ned to Slime. "Maybe your sister misses you." "Don't be daft, Slime. She hates me, just like I hate her. Come on, let's get closer." The slime ball rolled over a twig that snapped in two. The noise must have startled Jemima. Acting on instinct, she leapt to her feet and kicked out. She kicked so hard with her booted foot that Ned and Slime shot up into the sky. "Whoosh! Ah!" screamed the boy. As he began tumbling back to earth, he realised this particular plan had not gone to plan. "Slime!" he shouted up. "Help me!" Slime was a great deal higher in the sky than him. "Ned, I can't get to you!" the boy screamed. "Ah!" Ned was plummeting straight towards Jemima. Chapter 30. Forever. Then the most marvellous thing happened. Jemima caught Ned in her arms. "Oof!" she exclaimed. "Ned, I'm so pleased I found you!" Now face to face, Ned saw she had tears in her eyes. Slime landed a little way off in the forest. It began rolling over towards them through the tall trees. "Why are you crying, Jemima?" asked Ned. "I was worried about you," she replied, holding her little brother in her arms. "Me?" The boy couldn't believe his ears. "Yes, you. I am so sorry I made you run away from home." "Well, you were always so beastly to me." "I know, but I never wanted you to run away. When you did, I realised how much I—" "You what?" asked Ned. Was Jemima really going to say it? "Like you." "I thought you were going to say love." "Let's stick with like right now," replied Jemima. "Like is good," exclaimed Ned. "You are my little brother, and I should be looking after you, not playing horrid tricks on you." "Thank goodness for that," said Ned. "But why were you hiding out here in the forest?" Okay, we're going to stop there for today, and I'm going to tell you what I need you to do. So, we're almost finished with slime. We've got that tiny weeny bit there left, and a lot of that is just thank yous at the end. So, we need to pick a new book. So the children who are here in school, and you children at home, I'd like you to think of another book that you would like me to read. Let's try not for a David Walliams this time, or a Tom Fletcher, and let's go for a different author, maybe a Michael Morpurgo or a Roald Dahl book. Okay, so have a think and drop me an email if you've got an idea. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for probably the last chapter of Slime. Bye-bye.